What's going on, guys? Pillow Trades here. Hey, let's take a look and see how the Robinhood portfolio is doing for this week, dividends, and especially today, because today I see a great opportunity. And today's actually performance on the portfolio and just about the entire market. It's going to help me drive a point. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys. So take a look at this beautiful dip we have here. All right, and this is going to help me drive the point that I tell people all the time, and that I talk about in this channel. All right, so if you look at the performance, right, we started off, and that's just today, all right? We opened up today, market went up, then it went straight down, and then I'd say about the last 2 hours of the market, so the market just closed. I'm looking at the time right now, it's 12:59, so it's like about closing time. And you see that it did this like massive spike, right? Close to the top of where it started coming down for today. And the point that I'm trying to deliver is, if you try to time the market, right, you're going to end up losing a lot of money. What you need to do is set up those recurring payments, recurring buys into your portfolio. And if you're doing something like M1, where they automatically do all your investments for you, or even if you do something like this, like Robinhood, I know this is a Robinhood video, but even if you do, I mean, try not to time the market as much as just buy consistently, right? Buy consistently. And the other point I'm trying to make is that, I talked about it in one of my other videos. Be greedy when there is fear in the market, right? A lot of people are speculating, even a lot of analysts, right, which are supposed to be the professionals. They're speculating, tariffs, right? They're speculating, oh, we're going to have a tariff war, or like, the president this, the president that, poor little Trudeau. No. Like, if you know anything about tariffs, you know that they're not permanent, right? I'm not trying to get into a political stuff here. It's not what this channel is about. But politics and the market, the economy, stocks, they go hand in hand. They're like cousins, right? They're like close relatives. So if you see what one is doing, you can kind of predict what the other one's doing, or it's going to follow in one way or another. So when you take a look at, for example, like something like tariffs, right? We've been here before. We were here, a couple years ago, like 8 years ago, or something like that. And so how tariffs, work, right? They're not permanent, and that, once this whole thing is done, right? Once the market regulates, once tariffs go back down, the market's gonna skyrocket. So right now, it might be too late, but the point I'm trying to deliver is that right now might be the perfect time for you to buy in. I'm not saying go all out, but maybe beef up. If you used to, putting in $25, maybe go to 50, right? If you're used to, doing $100 every week or every month, hey, try going up as much as you can, because I can foresee that by summertime this year, market's going to come back up, right? The market, I think, is going to come back. It's going to come back up, right? And it's going to reach all-time highs. Now, I might be mistaken, I might be wrong, but nonetheless, even if it doesn't come up, even if it continues to go down, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, look at what happened during the pandemic, right? There was a massive amount of fear in the market, and look at where we're at now compared to that. So if we can look at tariffs the same way, we're like, whoa, where are we going to be at 5 years from now? Right now is the time. Right now is the time to beef up that portfolio. So enough about that. Let's take a look at this Robinhood portfolio. Again, I say it in all my Robinhood videos. This portfolio is self-sustaining, right? I know that my buying power went up to 95.87. It actually went up to about 105. I recently came across extra cash, and I deposited it. Said, you know what? Here we go. Let's just give this little deposit. It's been, I'd say, 8 months, maybe a year since I funded this portfolio, because it's self-sustaining. I like to call it self-sustaining because all the buys that are coming into this portfolio, all the buys this portfolio does are not only dividend reinvestment. Sorry, I can't speak. I just got out of the gym. So these are all drips, right? Dividend reinvestings. And not only that, but some of the ones that don't allow fractional shares, it goes straight into the buying power. And with that, I buy a lot more YMAX. Now, YMAX is one of my core holdings in this portfolio. I like that they do weekly dividend distributions, and I use that to just beef up my position in YMAX. or any of the other holdings I have on here. Now, if we take a look at the holdings we have here, USOI is down 26.32%. This is on a daily chart. Tesla is down 23.74%. We're expecting a massive drop on Tesla because the underlying asset is Tesla. And if you've been following Tesla or just about any of the news outlets, you see that Tesla is going through a lot right now. And if you ask me, it's a great buying opportunity, but I will hold off on buying anything right now in Tesla. Let us think a little bit more. A lot of people are, speculating that Elon Musk is not paying too much attention to Tesla because of his involvement with Doge. And you see what happened, I think it was yesterday or maybe yesterday or the day before that, where that rocket blew up and there was debris falling. And I think even Florida had to stop some flights, from going out or coming in. But anyways, Tesla is down 23.74%. YMAX, one of my favorites, is down 16.04%. And again, I use that as a great buying opportunity or better yet, as a great opportunity to dollar cost average. RDTE is down 9.90%. Let me move out the way here so you can get a better view. IWMY is down 9.47%. Another one of my favorite holdings in this portfolio. WDTE is down 7.56%. QDTE down 6.27%. XDTE down 2.57%, 59%. And SPY continues to be our top winner for this portfolio at up 12.56%. So remember, guys, in this portfolio, we're not too worried about stock performance. We're not too worried about. I know NAV erosion is a thing in some of these holdings, and we do care about that, and we do see how we can alleviate some of that. So that's something that we do have in mind. NAV erosion is a thing, and I know a lot of these holdings suffer from that. But our biggest concern here is that weekly dividends, all right, or monthly dividends. That's our main concern in this portfolio. Again, this is not my main portfolio. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not trying to live off of this portfolio, but I am trying to make a little bit on the dividends on this portfolio and just let it fund itself. Let it do its own thing and see where it goes, right? Now, if we take a look at some of the dividends here, PBR still giving me a dividend just because I held it past that dividend X date. So it's giving me, I believe this is going to be the last time it's going to give me a dividend. But nonetheless, I don't have that holding anymore. We have RDTE coming in with $1.60, QDTE $1.65, XDTE $1.51. YMAX came back a little bit last week. I think it was at $13. It gave me like 13 and some change. Now it's 17.46%. IWMY $4.79, and WDTE 90 cents. And that's pretty much it, guys. Remember, keep dollar cost averaging, keep investing. Till next one, take care.